Did you wake up sad today? Yeah? Me too. My name is Vizela. It was a name that I came up with one night whilst I was eating paella. I wanted it to be a name that held a legacy of some kind. Something to leave behind after I pass on, you know? Something that people will be talking about for years, and for me to be remembered by. But I will confess that I didn't think it would be a name that would be remembered for bad reasons. So I came up with this idea. This wonderful idea that would change things for the better. No longer would the name Vizela be attributed to failure or weakness, but it would be remembered as someone who was strong enough to see things through. Because you see, I'm getting tired, and there are days when I want to give this thing up. But then I remember all those people who I thought were my friends, who think I am little and small, and it is in these moments when I fall that I dig deep to get back up again. When I am on the precipice of giving up and calling it quits, I dig deep into myself to get back up again. Even if it's something less than my average, or a performance that is less than what I know I'm capable of, I at least find it in me to keep up some kind of consistency, even though I'm not that disciplined. It was that certain form of consistency that kept me going during my last grind. I accomplished 99 fire making twice in one video, but then I found it in me to do more than that. In that place, I found Wintertodt to be a prison, but a prison I am now free of. Free to have fun again before the day comes when I have to return. But until that day comes, I will enjoy this brief respite before returning to that prison, where I'll be trapped until I once again emerge victorious. My name is Vizela, and I am small now, but in time I will be big and strong, and if I fail to get there, then I will fall. So are you watching me? Do you think I am rising? Or am I falling? Rise or fall? Well, hello and welcome back to Maxed. Joining me on my hardcore round when we starting this episode with the hardcore. Currently 1,945 total level, 153 mil total XP. Coming up to 25 mil farming XP, which I've been doing off video. I'm going to keep doing my farm runs. And I've been doing a lot of Nightmare Zone recently as well. Just AFK, so coming up to 17.5 mil strength XP. We'll keep doing that during our downtime. But enough jibber jabber. We're going to jump out of the Nightmare Zone and actually start playing the account. I haven't actually played this account properly in 2 weeks. I have been keeping it active and doing stuff on it, but in terms of actually playing it actively and doing things on it, I've not been doing that much other than doing farm runs at the start of every session. But the reason why we're starting the episode with the hardcore Ironman is I need to upgrade this bad boy, my rune axe. Now if I scroll down to the bottom here, I have nearly 7.5k redwood logs banked. I'm banking the redwood logs because of the birdhouses. I'm going to use these for birdhouses. And just over 29k mahogany logs cut as well. Need to get that up to around 32k, so still got about maybe 3-4k left mahogany logs to cut on Fossil Island. Currently 94 wood cutting, but I've done all that with a rune axe, which is actually really bad. But I didn't have anything else to AFK other than Nightmare Zone or Redwoods whilst I was doing things on my Ultimate Ironman during the last episode, as I was doing Wintertodt on that account. And doing Wintertodt with only 8 inventory spaces means there's not much you can do at the same time because of the constant hits and so on. So yeah, doing a lot of woodcutting with rune axe, and now it's time to get a dragon axe. So the plan is I'm going to get my cash stack out, get my farming skill cape out, and I'll scroll down here. I'm going to get a teleport crystal. Now I don't know if I actually showed me doing the Morning's End part 1 and part 2 quest, or if I was planning to save that and reveal that in a future episode of Max when I eventually do Song of the Elves on this account. But I did do those 2 quests to unlock Litea, which unlocked my final farming patch, and we're now making our way down to Elenid to get ourselves a crystal bow. Though it just occurred to me in my head just now that I actually probably don't have enough GP to buy myself a crystal bow, so I'm probably have to rock up to Dagon of Kings once again with a rune crossbow. Yeah, it's 900k, and I don't have enough GP to afford that. I don't know if I have anything to alch in my bank. But yeah, I'm going to rock up to Dagon of Kings now to get myself a dragon axe. The plan is to farm Dagon of Prime, get ourselves a Sears ring, as I already have the archers and the berserker ring, which I also got off video. And yeah, so let's get that dragon axe. So here we go. I'm actually pretty good at Dagon of Kings, but I've found whenever I've gone to the Dagon of Kings on my hardcore Airman, I've actually been very nervous of actually being specced out or DCing or dying. But one of the ways that you can negate being stacked out by Supreme and Prime is not tri-breeding Rex, Supreme and Prime all at the same time. So my plan is to just range them like this. This fucking rock crab can get off me so I can show you. Stop here. This is the gear setup that I'm going with, rocking the Archer's Ring imbued. Got the Zamorak DI body from some clue scrolls that I did in episode 29, which was a big unlock. Torag's body I've got from doing some barrows. I would prefer to go with Crystal Shield, but I've already done like 3 trips to Dagon of Kings already, and my Crystal Shield is about to deplete, and as you saw, had no GP to afford a new one, so I'm rocking just a Rune Kite Shield or Ancient Kite Shield that I got from Clue Scroll. And I'm rocking the defense cape so that if I do, yeah, it should teleport me. If I do DC, then maybe I might get very lucky and teleport out with the defense cape as it acts as a ring of life. And this is just the inventory as well. You also can see here I've got Vizela and Vipua here. If you remember, Vipua is my Rune Dragon alt, which I actually revived recently. I've been doing some Rune Dragons on that on the side to forward bonds and so on. Going to be using that to stack out Rex and Supreme at the same time. Hopefully I can snag myself some Archer's Rings, and I'll be money making right at the same time with my Vipua and Vizela both here to get Archer's Rings at the same time, whilst I'll be farming Prime for the Dragon Axe and the Sears Ring. So I need to get all these accounts over to the Dagon of Lair. I think I'll start with my hardcore Iron, and then from then on, hopefully I'll get this Dragon Axe out and done out of the way. And there it is, the Dragon Axe acquired on the Hardcore Iron Man. We end with 174 Prime KC. I still need to go back to Dagon of Kings later on to get myself the Sears Ring, and then I'll effectively be done with Dagon of Kings. Also want to get a Circle and the Warriors Ring just for completionists, and skeletal armor as well. But for the moment, I'm done with Dagon of Kings. We'll come back when we have better gear on the account. If I scroll over to Vizela, as you can see, I've got 2 Dragon Axes in my inventory, and if I go into my bank as well and search Dragon Axe, well, that's not correct. I had Dragon Axes left over from doing woodcutting on this account, but I got quite a few Dragon Axes. I even got one on Vipua. I think I got about 4, maybe 5 Dragon Axes before I dropped on Rari as well. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get any rings whilst I was doing Altscape on Vipua and Vizela as well. Did get a Dagonoth Rex pet, but unfortunately I had a incident yesterday where I actually died on Vizela right after I got it, so I actually lost a Rex pet in the middle of this grind as well. So it's been painful. Last 8 hours have been painful since I started grinding for this Dragon Axe over the last 2 days, but we finally got it, so let's start working on 99 woodcutting. So there is the first lumberjack piece. I'm going for the full outfit. If you guys didn't know, it basically gives me a boost for woodcutting, so only need 3 more pieces. Let's go and get it. There is the second piece, the legs, only 2 more to go. And there is the third piece of the outfit, only 1 more to go. And there we have it, the final piece for the lumberjack outfit. We'll finish this last run here in this minigame, and then we'll move on. So we finished the lumberjack outfit. Go into my bank, put that there, and now we can start working on 99 woodcutting properly. No longer will we be held back by a rune axe. What the fuck, did I lag whilst I was pulling stuff out? Anyway, so let's start working on 99 woodcutting. Got 94 right now. Still need to get my mahogany logs for construction. Still need to get over 32k. I think I'm gonna go to redwood as I got stuff to do on my autumn Iron Man, and now that I've got the lumberjack outfit, I won't feel guilty when I'm AFK in redwood. So let's do it. So welcome to Ardoin, and welcome to the Ultimate Iron Man. We're about to complete the underground pass, and then we're going to be starting Regicide after we complete the quest. But before we complete the quest, I want to show you my total level, 1,421 total level on the Ultimate Iron Man, and just over 43 mil total experience. Long way to go from being maxed on this account. But if we talk to Lafas, and we'll get our reward for the quest, and then we can start Regicide right after it. So let's go and do it. And so here we are with Regicide quest completed. Once I finish talking to Lafas here, unlocks Turin. I can't actually pronounce the name of the Elven Lands. We'll just refer them as the Elven Lands, but there we go. The Regicide quest is now completed. I now have access to Zora, and the reason why Zora is going to be a big thing in this episode will be explained in just a moment. So welcome to Zora, and the reason why Zora is going to be a big thing in this episode is, for the first time, I'm going to be using the death mechanics in the Ultimate Iron Man mode to basically be able to withdraw my items from my looting bag. And I want to use up these herbs to get up to 58 herb lore in this episode, so I can unlock the herb sack, which is going to be a big item for a future grind that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months. But to get 58 herb lore, I need to use these herbs, and the only way that I'm going to be able to withdraw them efficiently is to use the death mechanics here at Zora. So I'm going to let Zora kill me, and then I'm going to come back and withdraw my herbs. I will need to get myself 1 mil from the desert from the agility pyramid, just to have the GP to be able to withdraw stuff from the deposit box once I die from Zora. But so yeah, I'm gonna let myself die. Never done this before, so this is the first time, so I'm a bit nervous, but that's it done. Also, you just saw that I have a Tome of Fire, which I actually forgot to talk about in my last episode. I got the Tome of Fire from doing Winter Todd up to 99 fire making. Haven't figured out what to do with Tome of Fire yet, but I'm sure I'll figure out something out soon. But I'm gonna go get myself a Draman staff from Intrana, and then we're gonna head over to the agility pyramid, get ourselves 1 mil, and then we're gonna go start working on Herblore for the first time on the Ultimate Iron Man mode, as all my XP so far in Herblore has been done through lamps and diaries. So got a bit of a head start for 58 Herblore, and I've definitely got enough herbs in my bank. I just need to work a way out to use them and collect the secondaries to use the herbs that I've collected through Winter Todd and farming. So that will be the last agility pyramid top for the 10k. I'm going to pull out with over 730k coins. That should be more than enough. The next thing that we're going to be doing is going to be working on the Ardoin Medium Diary. One of the perks of completing the Ardoin Medium Diary is you get noted secondary drops for Herblore in the Tower of Life, which is another quest that we also have to do. We're also going to finish the Watchtower quest as well, just to get the quest points. Going to finish Sea Stug as well, which I'm actually surprised I haven't done yet. And going to finish Enlightened Journey as well, which is, yeah, we've got a lot of quests to do tonight. So I'm going to pull out with this GP. I got the GP because it's just useful to have on the account. I was pretty broke because in the middle of doing games of Winter Todd, I was effectively AFKing at Sandcrabs, and it cost me 10k to get to the island each and every time, which is why I'm 97 strength. So yeah, now that we've got some GP on the account, let's do some questing. So it was a good thing that we did the agility pyramid yesterday to get some GP, because I've actually figured out a use for it. I've also completed all the quests that I need to do for the Ardoin Medium Diary. I didn't need to complete some of them, but I just thought I'd complete them anyway because they'll be good for quest points for Recipe for Disasters when I go for Barrel's Gloves on this account. But we're going to pull out our stuff from Zora for hopefully the second to last time. I do need to do this one more time after this. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be training smithing. Now, the last task that I have to do for the Ardoin Diary, if I go up to Ardoin, is I need to get myself... I can find it. I need to get myself 58 smithing. The actual smithing level is 59, but I can +1 boost with a Dwarven start that I'll buy from Falador, which is to make a Mithril Grapple. Now, I could spend a few hours PVMing it from a Barbarian. They drop Mithril Grapples. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I just don't feel like doing that. I need to train smithing on this account eventually anyway. I do need to get up to 60 for a future thieving grind when I go for 99 anyway. So might as well get up to 58 in this video, and I'll get me the Mithril Grapple. So let's pull my stuff out. I need to bag this. Hopefully I don't die in the wilderness, and then we will get on with training smithing today to 58 and finish the Ardoin Medium Diary today. So we've nearly finished bagging for hopefully the second to last time in this video. I need to find myself a skeleton. I'll wait for one to come over to aggro me before I start bagging. That way I can't be attacked. But the reason why I'm recording this clip is because of this. So I have all these ores. I got the coal from Winter Todd. I got the gold ore. There's the skeleton that I need to finish bagging. I got the coal from Winter Todd. I got some iron from Winter Todd and the gold ore from Winter Todd as well. But most of the iron ore that I have is actually from Flesh Crawlers, AFK and Flesh Crawlers, and the Stronghold of Security, which I'm now going to train for 58 smithing. Now, I would like to say this was a planned thing on my part, but actually it was a happy mistake, because I was planning to save this iron coal ore to make cannonballs when I start doing Slayer on this account for later on. But now I'm actually going to end up using it for another grind. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the smithing grind and get 58. Well, it has taken me the better half of about 8 hours to get up to this smithing level, but once I finish this full inventory of iron ore, we're going to be 58 smithing, which will be one level off from being able to make a mithril grapple to finish the medium diary, make this plate body. Actually, it will finish the level. Nope, I'm still one off. And then we can finally finish this diary and start training herblore. Just need to get, yeah, there it is, 58 smithing. So I'm going to finish this last inventory of iron ore, and then I think I'm going to drop the rest of the noted iron ore that I have, simply because I can't be bothered to finish the rest of it. And I think this will be the last time that I train smithing in this way on this account, as it took quite a long time, particularly making steel plate bodies at blast furnace. As it turns out, you can't use the anvils in blast furnace until you're 60 smithing, and so I had to use the other anvils all the way across on the other side of Calderon to train the smithing level. So it's taken a long time, but we're here now. So let's get the materials that we need to make the myth ripple, and then we can go ahead and finish this medium diary. So after a day and a half of grinding, it is time to finish the Ardoin medium diary. Once we finish climbing over this wall, we will have finished the diary. About time, let's go and claim our reward. Alright, 2 pints, give me my reward lamp and my new cloak, thank you very much. Of course, the lamp is going to go into herblore. 42 herblore. As you can see, I've already gone up from 39 to 41 and just got 42 herblore. And I did some herblore already. I've cleared out the guam and toe flax leaves that I got from farming and from the winter tod. Anyway, so we are now going to Zora. I'm actually going to head to Nightmare Zone first so I can put my GP back into my coffer. And then we're going to go to Zora. We're going to kill ourselves again for what seems like the 100th time in this video, as it's taken me a little while to get used to the death mechanics and learn it, but I have so far learned how to use Zora to effectively pull out my items from the looting bag. And then we're going to start working on these herbs. Now that we have the Ardoin medium diary, as I keep saying, we can now get noted secondaries from the Tower of Life. So let's get into it. Alright, so we finished using up all our herbs in our looting bag. We checked the looting bag really quickly. We have a lot of prayer potions now, a lot of super attacks, super strengths, and super energy potions. These are going to be very useful for a future grind when I go from 99 thieving. I've only got qualms and some cadentines left, and the reason why I have these left is because I can't currently use them, as I'm only 58 herblore. But 58 herblore is enough to buy this bad boy, which is the entire point of this episode. We now have the herb sack, which is going to be very useful for farming, but also very useful for when I'm going to be AFKing in Stronghold Security on this account, as the plan is to AFK flesh crawlers for a while, because I have stuff to do on my Hardcore Iron Man and my other accounts as well. And so the herb sack is going to be useful because the flesh crawlers drop herbs, and even though flesh crawlers isn't necessarily the best thing for me to be AFKing on for melees, simply because melees are 0 times, so I don't get any EHP from doing flesh crawlers, but I'm going to be doing them anyway because I have nothing better to do on an account, and there's no such thing as bad XP, particularly for the Ultimate Iron Man mode. So we are at the end of this episode now. On the next episode, we'll be going for 99 farming at the Thai farm, but for now that we have the herb sack, we are now the owner of the ultimate herb sack. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.